That's why we're in a recession. It's not because we don't have money. There is money, lots of it. To prove to you, let me show you something. Just think about this with me. Congress claims that we're almost 9 trillion in debts to American companies. To outside companies, it's just they're saying it's just about a trillion. Okay. They say we're to American companies about 9 trillion. Okay. Think about this. This is very, very fundamental, basic, common sense thing to do. If you owe, if American government owes American citizens or American corporations $9 trillion or 7 trillion, or however much it is, what are they doing approving almost 2 trillion in stimulus money? That don't make no sense. All you have to do is take the true 2 trillion that you owe those companies, pay them their money, they'll spend it in society. That will revive the economy. I mean, that is very fundamental. These are very fundamental things. What are they doing producing legislation to put $2 trillion out to companies if they already owe 7 trillion? Just pay them their money, and then they'll spend it on society. That will revive the economy. I mean, isn't that common sense? This is to prove to you that they don't owe nobody a dime. They're just being wicked. This is to prove to you they place a spell on the economy. This is just to prove to you that if you owe American companies 7 trillion, what are you doing with sitting on their money and people don't have jobs? That is ridiculous. Just pay them their money. You don't even need legislation to put stimulus. Just pay them. Print out their 2 trillion. Pay them their money. The people you owe them. That will revive the economy. This is to prove to you that they're lying. And why are they lying? They're lying because they placed a spell on the economy. Because they've assumed that we, the American people, I'm here now, so yeah, it's okay for me to say we, the American people, okay? Even though I'm originally from Cameroon. But I'm here now, so I'm part of the issue. And if the best love you can show to the nation is to try to fix the wrong things they're doing. If I can put out these videos and we can help fix the wrong things, then I will. Then that's what being a good citizen means. But you can kind of follow what I'm saying. They're lying. It's a lie. They made this up. Because if they truly owed that money, what are they doing sitting on people's money and there are no jobs? It's not a legislation thing. Just pay the people their money. Pay them all the 7 trillion. That will start up jobs. But they will not, because they don't owe nobody no money. They can't just take money and give to corporations like that. They can't do that because they don't owe them. They're lying. If they truly owed them, then this will be the right time to pay them their money. They don't need to send stimulus. They just pay them the money that you really owe them. That will stir up the economy. But they can't do it because there's nobody they owe. When you hear job numbers, those are not true numbers. They just fabricate that stuff. They sit in a room and write that stuff up and put it out. Why do they do that? Because they know that the American people don't have the equipment to verify that they're lying. They don't have the equipment. So they can put out any poll number, they can put out any job number, any economic number. They just pull it out of their ass and put it out on the internet, put it out on TV. That number, those are not true numbers. They just fabricated. Those numbers mean nothing. They're just done by a few people. Sit somewhere and do it and say, "Oh, the American people. This is what the American people are saying." It's a lie, a total lie. Those numbers don't mean a damn thing. Those numbers mean nothing. Next week they can put out any kind of number they want. How are you gonna verify that it's true? You don't have the equipment to do it. They just lie like that. They just put out any kind of numbers. Those numbers don't mean anything. Never has meant anything. They manufacture those numbers and put them out there for wicked intentions and wicked purposes. See, this is why we have to be serious about getting our lives together, because this is what they say behind closed doors. Let me tell you what they say behind closed doors. They say this is what they say. They say, "Oh, if those people can't take care of themselves, we're not the ones to take care of them. Why are we responsible for them?" You see what I'm saying? They say, "Look, when people went to Wall Street and they spat on the face of Wall Street members, for destroying the economy, do you know what they went on TV and they said? They went on TV and they said that they're mad at us because we know how to make money, and they don't." This is what they say. See, they don't care about the regular folks like you and I. They don't care. It doesn't touch them a little bit if you die or you leave. They don't care. All they care about is their own pleasure at the cost of society. They didn't create it. It doesn't bother them. You understand? And then they go around look for kids like myself that they try to and fail, and try to recruit them to do their wicked acts. Rape women, kill children, so that they can give them money to live well. They go around trying to recruit people. Recruit people to go out and infect people with HIV. They do these things. Then when you say no, they try to make things hard for you, tarnish your name, destroy you somehow. And that's why I'll keep putting out these videos, so that as I do the things, I can bring them out to the light, because I've been given the anointing to do that. God has sent his angels to encamp around me, so I can have the anointing to do that, to bring these things to light. Because prophetically, their end has come. They can't do this forever. The same people will tell you it's your responsibility to get your life together. Then when you agree with them that, okay, yeah, it's my responsibility to get my life together, and you start following the steps to do it, they'll turn around and say, well, you need to do something for society. You can't just sit around and do nothing and expect something. And they say, okay, I want to do something. Right? This is a process that I've explained to you how they operate. I want to do something. What can I do? What's my part? They'll say, well, we can't talk now. We'll talk later, someplace else. Do you know why they don't want to tell you openly what you need to do? Because they don't want you to do nothing right. They don't want you to do nothing the right way, in the light. They want you to do something in the dark. They want you to do something wicked, to join in doing something wicked. That's why they go around in circles. If you know that someone has an ability that will benefit society, isn't it common sense to just come straight to a person and say, okay, you have talents that will be beneficial to us. How can you be of help? This is the problems we have. Is there a way you can solve them? Okay, we're looking for solutions. And then the person will, if the person can help, the person will help. No, they will not do it this way. Why? If they do it this way, they don't want solutions. They truly don't want solutions. They want the problem to keep going on. Why they created a problem and they bring it to try to push you to a mental state where you're ready to accept to join in that wickedness. If a person is sick with HIV, right, in a normal setting of things,